Hey everyone, I just wanted to give a quick update on the DoK build guide. I said I'd update it after about a week, and so here it is. First, I nuked all Leirana's Paragon boards. They were not working for poison damage because it's core skill damage, and we need just general damage to actually scale poison. So those just did not work, so I removed them all. The Blurring Blade push set didn't work out because same issue. It's cutthroat skill damage, so it just doesn't work for poison. I do not run Spellbound Still on any of my variants because it's just not very strong, sadly. I was running a combination of Sightless set 5-piece and Spellbound Still 3-piece, and it was kind of fun, but it just wasn't strong enough. So I wound up removing that and just going with 5-piece Sightless and a Charm. This has been the best results for me so far, and as you can see in the gameplay, you can just zoom around like crazy. I was playing on mouse and key to really show it off. So I equipped a Fist of the Iron Rose. The only thing about this is it increases damage to close enemies, so you have to be close for it to get the full effect, but it is a very strong item. We changed the aspect, so I used to have aspect of Malice here, but now we have this one. It reduces your cooldowns by 10 seconds every time you hit an ultimate skill, and since we're spamming Shadow Clone, all of your other abilities will essentially stay off cooldown. So I did remove Tybalt's Will, and I just threw Legendary Pants on with debilitating toxins. This just makes Torment 12 a lot more simpler and less of a headache of trying to avoid all the damage on the ground and the swords above your head and everything else. This will just allow you to survive just about everything without issue. The only thing I do struggle with still is the Butcher's Fire Chains. Those things are just ridiculous and do almost kill me every single time I run into them. That is something that you'll still have to be very careful around, but everything else you'll be fine. I did change Dance of Knives, so instead of Star Shards, we go with Fan of Knives now. Since we're just dashing around sniping elites, Fan of Knives is actually really strong for that. I also changed out Poison Imbuement a little bit, so instead of duration, we go with energy. This isn't really necessary. You could put the point into concealment if you wanted to, but I just put it here. And then we go from cooldown to critical strike. Since we don't need the cooldown anymore, this ability is always going to be off cooldown with this setup. You can get a little bit more damage, which is really nice. And then as for the Paragon, again, Dance Macabre on everything. I did set up this little God DH setup. To be clear, it's God DH playstyle. You're not doing the damage with the basic skill. You're still doing most of your damage, well, all of your damage with Dance of Knives, but you are using Heartseeker to keep the Vengeance buff active. So that does mean you have to hit manually Heartseeker every around 4 to 7 seconds to keep the Vengeance buff stacked at 5. If I get better gear for it, I'll post a video about it, but for now my gear is just kind of not great and I've been focusing on other things. But I did play with it for a little bit and it works really well on Torment 12. I did make a ton of changes to this guide, and if you have any questions at all that I did not cover in the video, feel free to leave a comment and I'll get back to it as fast as I can. Alright, well that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.